podcast. Hello and welcome to Emma's podcast. In today's podcast, we're going to be talking about, sorry, I'm starting to laugh because I like that title. Telemarketing is not the Antichrist. I'm telling you, it's not. Maybe it feels like some days, but it's not. All right. So today you'll learn how to use direct mail marketing and yes, telemarketing to your full advantage. I know the word telemarketing might as well be four letters that there is a way to help customer feels like they are getting personal attention and keep them from blocking your number. Yes, it's possible. I'm telling you. Even Daddy agrees with me right now. Barking Daddy. So, with the success direct mail marketing has had and the availability of computers, this can be used as a powerful marketing tool for your success. Telemarketing is best for high-priced, high-margin products, services. All right? That's what it is for. Here are the key steps to putting together a highly effective direct mail marketing program. List all benefits customer will get from the purchase of your product and services. Yes, you do your groceries list. Again, provide information. Information is the key. If you do not explain, don't provide the benefits, why would I go and buy from you your product or your services? All right? Think about it. No information is not going to bring you the customers into your doors because customers want your product, but you have to explain what it is. Bring the benefits in. So, 2, pick the single most powerful benefit out of that list. So when you do your 20, 30, different benefits, start to look at which one is the most critical, which one most of the customers you've got are talking about, and narrow it down to one. You do not want 200 different benefits because it's going to be confusing, all right? If you go somewhere with too many benefits that it's screaming and jumping out of you, then it's like when you're reading it, it's like, no, I don't want to deal with it. I am not interested because now I'm confused. I'm lost. It's way too much for me to handle it, all right? Remember, people, attention span are now 3 seconds, no more. So you want to make sure you're talking to them with the same benefits, most powerful one, than you've got. Build an attention-getting headline around the benefits. Again, those are the keys, the simplest keys you've got for marketing. So use them. Don't lose them, but use them, right? Because that's a lot of people don't even think about it. It's like, oh my God. So let's continue to go down that road and that path. So remember to use emotion fulfilled, the desires to be young, wealthy, desired, popular, or successful. And that goes with it, with your headline. Develop a sell letter using the headline you created to grab attentions, provide information, and motivate customer to act. Again, you need the call to action. That's what is the motivation, the customer to act, because I can read it forever, but that doesn't mean I'm going to push the button to order it or call you. Okay? Put together supplementary items such as a brochure, order form, reply envelope, or not to encourage them to read the letter. You need a note. Read it. Why not? So make sure you get that. It takes time, but do it right and you will be successful. Rent or purchase a mailing list. Okay, that's what happened. But make sure when you get that mailing list, then it's accurate, by the way, because some of them are regurgitating them. Sold and sold. They are 4 months old, 5 months old, 6 months old, or a year old, and things change. So make sure you got, quote unquote, a fresh one. Compare cost of mailing versus cost per order. You have to do your calculation. And continue to test and refine your direct mail marketing. Like everything else, this is giving you an idea because when you do PPC, which is pay-per-click, or an ad, this is what you do. A marketing campaign, you're going to start with an idea. You're going to put it together, a plan, and you're going to test it and tweak it to see what responds to what. So when you do a campaign like that, you do maybe 2 or 3 in the same time and to see how much response you get from each one of them. So that gives you an idea what to tweak. Some are going to work and some going to work better than others. That's how you do it. You can see direct mail marketing can help you find a local or even countrywide target market to send letters or postcards to and draw in new client and customers. Still not dead. A lot of people are thinking mailing is dead. I'm like, no, it's not. Everybody's saying it's not at all. Now, if you're doing it, you will see the benefits of it. Fine-tuning your marketing, that's what I said. Fine-tuning your marketing campaign will bring better results and therefore lower the overall cost of the campaign. Again, you always tweak and change. It's like your website. It's like anything you're doing. It's a recipe, okay? You're in your kitchen following a recipe and you're going to tune up that recipe. You're going to fine-tune it. And you know why? Because sometimes the recipe will give you a sense of general idea what you want, but when you're testing it, you're like, need a little bit more salt. I don't like that version. I'm going to switch it, add another ingredient to it because I feel it will be better. And you modify that. And as you're getting better and better with that recipe, so is the food. Same thing here. So, to be successful in telemarketing, you need to what do you need? Because that's a $1 million question. Is you need to put together a plan. Yes, so you know exactly what you want to accomplish during the call. Yes, because if you don't know, then guess what? They're going to hang up in your face. So you have to put together a plan. You need to develop a list of topics to discuss and the question you want to present around these topics. You do. All right? You have to come prepared. If you don't prepare, forget it. Input verbiage checking to see if you are calling at a good time. Because sometimes you receive some telemarketing call at like 8 o'clock in the morning and you're like, no, it's not happening. I'm not going to answer the phone right now. Or they do it at 6 or 7 o'clock at night, which is like, no, this is my time. It's private. I am not going to answer the phone. So I will do it more at 9 or 10 in the morning, better than 8 or 6 or 7 at night. You have to figure it out this one, what works best. Include enough questions to keep the conversation interesting. So again, you're engaging. So you have to lead the conversation. It's like doing a podcast, and it happened to me a few times, where talking with the guest, it's kind of, okay, they were at the end, they were not expending much, so I had to drive the conversation. I had to continue to make it interesting, even though after 5 minutes, like, holy crap, they're going to make me work for my money, even if it was free. Come on, people. But they do. Same thing here. Now, you don't want to overbearing the people by too many questions, but you sounds like you are, because we don't want to sound like you're interrogating the person, okay? If you do telemarketing, you don't want to feel like you're interrogating them, but it has to be a conversation. So there is a fine art to do it. Telemarketing is not for everybody, okay? Let me say this upfront. It's like cold sales. It's not for everybody. Cold call, not for everybody. A lot of people do not like it. I know few people who do. But not a majority of people do not like it. So don't even bother to do this. So start with broad questions and narrow your focus as the conversation continues. You start with the broad question, then you're starting to lead the conversation where you need to go. Especially if you're selling a product or services, you need to direct it towards the product or the services. That's the goal. Okay? That maybe sounds logical, but you cannot drop the entire enchilada at the first hello. You have to direct the conversation and lead the conversation to what you are selling as product or services? So the broad question is first, then after that, you narrow it down to where you need it. Offer feedback to show them you are paying attention and appreciate their time. Because if it's only, I'm a telemarketer, I need to do a sale, people are going to feel it. I'm telling you right now, a lot of people, when you go, even in a store, but telemarketing is even like that as well. It's, they're offering services, they're offering something for free, and if you're interested, blah, 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 like, yeah, sure, no problem, or no, because I always say no, because I'm like, no, I don't need to change it. I don't want even to want to go through that processes to do this and that. But you can look at all of those variables and figure it out what works best. Again, it's based on a question. It's based on what you're doing. So telemarketing leads you there. You have to be patient as well. That's another key. And don't worry when people are hanging up in your face, don't take it too personally either. So that's another thing too. Now, don't insult their intelligence or manipulate them. Please don't. Please don't, people. Because we're not idiots on the other end of the phone. So don't even try to manipulate or treat people like idiots, like we don't know. We are having a conversation, not pushing something down their throats just because you try to make a sale. Listen first, talk second. Because if somebody is telling you, I am not interested for this and that because of this and that, instead of trying to do your sales pitch or your telemarketing pitch, then open up, listen to them, and then you talk based on their answers. That will help you in the long run. Now, be relaxed and conversational. That's the hardest part. So first, I just want to say, people who do telemarketing, don't hate me. I hate the word hey. Okay, I'm not a hey. We have not keep the cows together. You do not hate me. You always said hello. Okay, the hey, because it's Siri, hey Siri, hey, hey, hey. I don't like it. I don't know why they came up with hey and not you over there. It should have said you over there. That sounded better for the phone. But don't hey. Just be polite, be relaxed, and it's a conversation. If you go with the idea of, I'm going to have a conversation with that person, the person will be more receptive. Then it's like, okay, I'm the mark. You want to do a sale, so you're going to try to close me. I'm going to kick you in the curb. And you see these kind of things, not only in telemarketing, but when you go to stores and somebody just, go straight at you and just, whoa, what do you want? I don't need anything. I just want to browse around. If I need your help, I will let you know. But sales doesn't work, okay? Conversation, inviting. Okay, so telemarketing doesn't have to be the trauma it's made out to be. You can put together an honest, personal, and effective telemarketing campaign that is endearing, informative, and gets the job done. Think of how you would want to be treated on a marketing call. It always comes down to this. If you think about businesses, how do you want to be treated? Because you're not now at this point the seller. You're the one who is the buyer. You realize when you put your shoes into the buyer's journey, into their shoes, do you really want somebody cutthroat? Do you want somebody that goes up to your face and try to sell you something? Or do you want a good experience? Maybe you're going to say no at the end, but at least you're going to remember the product and not being pissed off and just say, oh God, I got to deal again with another telemarketing company. Just remember on this and ask your friend and family what they ate and they hate the most about the telemarketing calls they get, and work hard to craft your plan in a better way. See, when you ask feedback from others, then you get a better ideas as well. Just ask around. I'm telling you, because for me, what I don't like with telemarketing is they start to talk to you and they just try to sell you something. They don't have a conversation. They don't care. They're just getting paid by who they can actually get a warm lead. So if there is more incentive when you're talking about telemarketing and the telemarketers are bringing incentive to their people, then you make it a better experience, actually. So When selling by telephone, by the phone, you have approximately 30 seconds to convince the customer to listen to you. You need an opening statement that captures their attentions, convey who you are, what you want, and why the prospect should listen. And this is from J. Abraham, this one. Remember this. When selling by phone, you have approximately, and I would say less than 30 seconds to convince the customer to listen to you. You need an opening statement. Again, that needs to interrupt, that capture, that stops you on the track. Convey who you are, what you want, and why the prospect should listen. Isn't it what we should all be doing? So think about that as well. That could be very helpful when you create those campaigns. It is easy to see how direct mail marketing and telemarketing can positively affect your business by bringing in new customers and increasing the level of awareness about your products, services, and company branding. Again, our guided tools offer the resources and tools you need to work through these processes and put together the best marketing plan you can. But think about those. Think about mail, direct mail, in marketing and telemarketing. It's not dead. None of them are dead. However, it's how you build your campaign that makes a huge difference. So think about this when you want to expand your business, you want to be a little bit more known or well known, and you want to continue to attract new clients, because recurring clients are great, but you still need to infuse with new clients, and your new clients are waiting for it. Your new customer, your prospects are around. They want your business, but they don't know you're here if you don't approach them. And it's a matter of how do you want to approach them. Different ways to do it. So, social media is great, but the old ways is still working just fine as well. Pick up the phone and talk to them. If you don't want telemarketing going on your phone, you do know we have the do not call list. That was implemented over 15 years ago at least, where you can put your cell number and your phone numbers on a do not call list, so nobody can have access to it. So that's another thing too. And in regarding of what kind of telemarketing we're still receiving, because marketing, direct mail marketing, not telemarketing, but direct mail marketing we're still receiving. Look into your mailbox, because they're still doing it. It's still happening. And you see, even if you think about actually grocery stores, and some of them, your local grocery store will still send you some flyers. Flyers are still direct mail marketing. They offer you what's going to be the best product in sales for the following week, so you go to their stores. So think about that version as well you can do for you and your company. So this was our podcast for today. So what are we going to be talking on our next podcast? Who knows? Let me check, because I have no idea. So, that should be interesting. So this one is, how well do you know your vendors? Here's another interesting topic we're going to be talking on our next podcast. If you have any comments or would like to schedule an appointment with me, you can go on www.edg-associates.com, or you can find me on LinkedIn, on Tweet. Yes, I call it Tweet. And no, I'm not leaving Tweet. I like Tweet. And Facebook. And otherwise, I will talk to you later. All my love. Bye. Emma's Universe Podcast.